barely managed to pull you out of that light in time. You can hardly walk.
How did he carry him?
What happened to the village?
I guess he and Karin did?
The soldiers came and took the villagers away.
No.
Can you walk? We can't stay here.
I'm feeling better.
Don't push yourself. You barely survived. You're a lucky man.
You're giving him mixed signals. You can't walk. Can you walk? We can't stay here.
But
We have to stay here because you can't walk.
If they find you, they'll kill you too, Miss.
Oh my god! Yuri's floating!
I'm Geppetto, the puppeteer. This here is Yuri. First, you have to think about surviving, right?
I'm fine. I told you I feel all right now.
That mistletoe. We'd better figure out what kind of curse it put on you.
Sapientes Gladio.
Yuri has like a lot of cool lines, but they're delivered in the most... I mean, I don't want to harp on how bad the voice... Why can't I control Karin? How bad the voice acting is, because like, I don't know, I don't want to be mean. Don't you think you should rest some more? We'll be heading deep into the Ardennes Forest. We'd better be prepared. Oh, and I should give you this. That crest has magical powers. Anybody can use magic if they have it. All they have to do is equip it. What do you think? Pretty spiffy, eh? What's the matter? Thanks, but no thanks. I don't need magic like this. I can do my fusions. You sure? It's a pretty handy thing to have. Hey, wait a minute. Don't tell me it's because you can't remember spells. Well, never mind. Blanca and I will use it then. Roar! You understand what we're saying? Roar! Well, what do you know? Crests and Crest magic. You can equip characters with the crests you've gotten by going to Crest Change on the command menu. They'll then be able to use the crest magic that's sealed within each equipped crest. Yuri cannot equip crests. But, gee, I don't know. Maybe it's because of that curse, but there's been something strange about you. Ow, ow. If we don't get going soon, the sun'll set before we get out of the forest. Yes, I do think you're an idiot. Whew. Do I have any equipment? Nope. Alright. So, Hail Beak? I thought it was Hail Break. Mirage can... I don't know, it does something. Gale Spin, it's a wind attack. Hail Break, it's a ice water attack. Even if you don't... I do recommend, getting all the crests, as many crests as you can, because that is... We need all of, the crests to do a side quest at the end of the game. Okay, so I did look it up. Yuri is voiced by Joe Cappelletti, who is apparently known for The Hurt Locker and Suicide Squad. I don't know anything about live action movies, pretty much, except for some horror movies. Not really a big movie person, but I was under the impression... I would not guess that he was actually that popular of an actor. I don't know, maybe it's a case of, like, he's a good live-action actor, but when he voice acts is really bad. Maybe this game didn't have a very good director when it came to the voice acting, or maybe he's bad in those movies too, I don't know. And Anastasia and Jeanne are voiced by Stephanie Sheh, who played Sailor Moon. As I mentioned, she was really good in that. She's fine here. She's definitely one of the better actors, but again, you can't really judge the actors. Wow, she's looking back and forth, judging by the script that they had to work with. What's the matter? And Karin's voiced by Carrie Walgreen, who is very good. Something seems strange. And Blanca is voiced... Well, actually, Blanca does have a voice. Uh-oh, be careful, everybody. Here come some monsters. You surrounded the enemy. Death snail! No, not a skeeter. Karin, why aren't you helping? I guess she's still injured from that push. Well, guess that had to happen sometime in a creepy forest like this. Not really. You're the one that's drawing the monsters to us, you know? What? It seems that Holy Mistletoe's curse had a bigger influence on you than we thought, Yuri. Yeah, that Holy Mistletoe is a bad influence. Influence? Yeah, it's a curse that works on your mind and spirit. I bet you can't do fusions anymore, right? Your soul has become unstable and it's emitting waves that draw the monsters. Well, of course, they had to nerf him, otherwise he would have been too powerful at the beginning of the game. You mean they might be able to kill me while I'm like this? That's about the size of it. The malice that fills the world and the malice that's trapped in your soul are both growing and creating hatred. How do you know this? What can I do about it? I don't know. The only thing we can do right now is concentrate on staying alive. You won't get away. I have a guide pulled up here. It's gonna make sure. Do we go this way yet? Yeah, I want to make sure I get all the items in this area. Okay, so there is another crest here. Let's try to find that. And we can always come back to these areas, but don't want to have to go back to every area. So I think we're just gonna try to get them in order. Yeah. I'm going to comb this area. No, not a Zazim. Okay, and as you can see, it has a bigger AoE than the one I was using before, Blessed Light. And, alright. Increases evasion rate for one ally. Not worth it. Once we get the arc spells, which affect the entire party, then I'm gonna buff the party, but I don't really... Gale Spin. Circular, yeah, this is circular. Not as good. And the way he attacks is with the mannequin, and it is actually quite cute. It's kind of like a Lulu thing. And you can get different outfits for her, which I am all about. But right now she's just stuck in that ugly, raggedy thing. Crest change. I'm actually going to put the better one on Geppetto. Ah, no. Doesn't matter too much. Battery. We need that battery. Ah! Alright, there it is. Air Edge. Don't really need that, but couldn't hurt. And even if you don't need the spells that are with the crest, you still want to collect all the crests if you're doing the extra stuff. And again, I do recommend the extra stuff, because it's really fun. Nothing sadder than a dog's whimper. So apparently Blanca is a wolf. That is an incredibly small wolf. When I was little, I loved Princess Mononoke, and I still do. But I was always under the impression that the wolves, were, like, only big because they were, like, god wolves, but apparently no. Well, besides the big mother wolf, who is really, really big. That's just how big wolves are. Except for Blanca, I guess. Death Snail. Again, why isn't Karin fighting with us? Soul Benedict Cumberbatch. What? That was so hard. Alright, finally. You can enter this area from either way. Are you alright?
Hang in there, we're almost out.
Let me take a little break. I'm so sleepy.
Hey, Yuri!
This place. The graveyard. The one in my soul.
Really? Because it looks completely different. It looks much less cool than it did in the last game.
What the hell?
Oh, he says that a lot.
I don't remember this tree being here.
There's a tree here.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's going on here inside my soul?
I'm scared of trees.
Something strange is happening. Is it because of that mistletoe thing?
He has a graveyard inside his soul, and he goes in and he's like, huh, everything normal here. And then he sees a tree and he's like, what the fuck is going on?
That's me growing there.
I love that line read.
Hey, hold on a minute. What the hell does this mean? What's going on here? Are you alive? Are you? This is bad. I'm starting to feel sick. What do I do now? I can't do soul fusion anymore either. Guess I better have a look around in here. Inside my soul.
Just in case you forgot where it is. Inside my soul.
What a creepy tree. It looks like that mistletoe thing could have come from it. That's me growing in the trunk is breathing slowly like it's sleeping or something. The door of Hell's commandments.
Instructions from hell, is it? What in the world does that mean? I feel the restlessness of monsters stirring in this place. Hey, I know, I bet their presence has something to do with why I can't do fusions anymore. Guess I better take a look.
Water. Dark. Earth. We're gonna start out just one fusion. You're gonna get all of them, or you can get all of them, but we're gonna start with the fire one, because that's the one with the highest physical attack. The door of the labyrinth.
What's that mean? You get lost if you go through? Sounds like fun.
The door of the god of wrath.
It doesn't budge.
The door of desires.
Pretty thick door.
I love his observations. This door is thick. There's a tree growing there. The door of heaven's commandments.
Instructions from heaven, maybe? What's that all about?
Fire. light, and wind. So aside from the different stats, you get certain abilities. You get like a fire spell. If you fuse into your fire monster, you get a light spell when you fuse into light. I think that wind increases speed? And then fire, you get an ability that makes it so you can increase physical attack. Light is either increased special defense or special attack. But whatever. I just care about fire right now. A fire crest is carved on the door. There's an altar here. Hold your hand up to it? Sure, why not?
What the hell was that flash? Something is flooding into me.
Fight fills your heart once again. Carol, soul.
I got a fusion power back. Okay, I get it. All I have to do is beat monsters out in the real world, collect their souls, and come back here. If I revive the other classes the same way, I can do fusions with them too.
Fusion monster growth. You can make fusion monsters you got in the graveyard stronger by using soul charge on Yuri's personal screen. Do you want to more? No, I don't. Stone on the altar is glowing.
Huh? What's that?
Wake up!
Huh?
Wake up! Wake up! Every scene in this game so far has just been like people sitting around a fire.
Is he human? Or maybe...
Yeah, he's human. But he's a strange one, all right.
Have you been with him for long?
Well, over half a year now, as near as I can recall.
Are you asking if they're dating?
He appeared one day, along with my late wife's niece.
That's Alice.
Your wife's niece?
She was more like my own daughter, but unfortunately she was already dead when he arrived. She and Yuri were lovers. He dug her grave with his own hands.
He refused to use a shovel.
We've both lost people in our lives. We just try to live as best we can.
With his own hands. Wow.
What's going on?
What's happening to him?
Hey, Yuri, what is it?
He's making a snow angel.
What's that?
It's a thumb spider.
Alice is pouring out of his body. It's formed into a monster.
Wake up! Wake up!
How come in every single RPG, one of the first bosses has to be some sort of crustacean or arachnid? Like, this one's literally called Arachne. Fusion! Okay, looks kind of funny. Rage increases one ally's physical attack power. Blaze Fire, class special damage, single 6 hits, anti-air. Alright. It's not best. I just wanted to show you that. With the magic attacks, it's... in most cases, it's just best to use, Yuri's... Ooh, uh-oh. Poison? Oh, okay. It didn't hit. Is it worth it to cast Rage on himself? No. It's already halfway dead. All the bosses are so easy. This game is really easy.
Guess I don't.
Yes, you don't.
What's going on?
That thing just jumped out from inside you.
Don't do that again!
I'm sorry about that. It's all because of that weird holy stick thing. The monster souls inside of me are starting to get a bit unruly.
Like it's my fault.
Yeah, he's got a strange power. Whenever he beats a monster, he takes their souls and then can fuse with them.
I can change into a monster, okay?
It's not that weird, God.
Anyway, it's good we're all okay. Let's get out of this forest before something else happens.
Paris. We can go back to the forest, I guess. We don't need to, though.
Yuri!
Huh? Jeanne? What are you doing here?
I came to see you, Yuri. But I have to be going far, far away soon.
Far, far away?
Yeah, 'cause I died, you know?
When did that happen? I guess when he turned into a monster, when he unleashed the holy mistletoe thing and there was a bright flash of light and I guess that killed her? But like how? And he keeps phrasing it like throughout this whole exchange. I remember he keeps phrasing it like I couldn't protect you and not I literally killed you. It's really weird and I don't get it.
Died.
Before I go far, far away, there was something I just had to check first. That's why I came here.
Something you wanted to check? What?
I'm looking for something inside your heart.
Inside my heart?
Half the dialogue in this game is just people repeating the last thing that someone says.
Don't go digging up anything embarrassing, you hear? So what are you looking for?
It's a secret. But don't worry, I'll tell you if I find it.
Hey, wait!
Yuri, are you scared of the journey that's about to begin?
Huh?
The journey of living your life alone. Are you scared?
No.
Wait a minute. Okay, it doesn't actually matter what you say now, but at the end of the game, she's gonna ask you something and that determines your ending.
I see. But you can't escape it, you know?